What do you see from Michigan on film? Anything interesting?
It's still really early on in the game plan, but they're a good defense, physical, so we got to key into the details to prepare for a good battle.
On paper, these next four opponents are four of the best teams in college football this year. It seems like a daunting task. I guess you need to speak for yourself. What's your perspective on this last finish of the season?
I'm just really excited for the opportunity to compete against good teams, good defenses, and that's why we all want to play in the Big Ten. That's what you sign up for. So it's just another opportunity, and I'm getting low on the amount of opportunities I have left, so I'm just grateful and excited.
This offense has proved that you can play two quarterbacks and both can be successful. How does that dynamic work with Malachi and Ryan?
They're really close, and they just pick each other up, and they're always there for each other. And whoever's in, and they're going to go in there and compete and help us win. So they've both been doing a great job. They're both fierce competitors, and they both keep putting us in position to win games. We just got to find a way to win.
There's the job a quarterback does on the field. Then there's kind of the leadership aspect that they have to cultivate all the time. How has Malachi done that, even when he hasn't necessarily been the starter?
They've both just been amazing leaders, picking guys up when they're not doing their job the way we want to be and stuff like that. So their leadership has been really cool to be a part of, and yeah.
What's the different dynamic between Antonio, Malachi Thomas, and Mockbee? Because they all give you something, and
they're all a little bit different, but they're the same at the same time. They're all physical, tough runners. They get downhill, and they make blocking a lot easier, because they're going to hit the hole as soon as it's there. They're not going to do any dancing around. They're downhill backs, so they're all very good at that.
Do you feel like last week was the best blocking performance of the year from this group?
Yes. There's still always room for improvement. We got to kind of hone in on the details and keep getting better at those to find a way to win.
When you look back on the Rutgers game, what stood out to you as far as the third down issues? Why the offense wasn't able to?
It's just execution. Communication can always be better, especially on third down. That's when the details matter. That's when their unique looks on the defense come into play. So we just got to be better in our communication and honing in on the details.
How frustrating is this 6-game losing streak?
It's definitely frustrating. We're all competitors. We all want to win. And we're all putting in the work, we feel like, during the week. But when we come down to the game, it's all about execution. And I know I keep saying details, but that's what the coaching staff has been saying. And when we come in on Monday and see the film, we see where we fall short. And we just got to keep getting better and hone in on those details during crunch time, during third downs, when it comes down to it in the fourth quarter. Because we play in a Big Ten. Every team's good. Every team we play is going to be good. So we just got to be locked in on what we need to do to be better.
As you said, there's people on this roster that they're coming up to the end of this for their college careers. For this program going forward, how important are these next 4 games and what this program can show, I guess?
It lays the foundation for the years to come. So that's what I take personally, that I want to leave this place on a better note to where the years to come that they have something to build off of. So that's something that I take personally. And every snap I get, I'm going to swing until the end,
Some of you guys left places where there was ongoing success to come here and a place that had kind of bottomed out a little bit to try to lift them up. Is that challenge kind of still in your mind as this winds down?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that again?
Is that kind of taking on that challenge? Is that still on your mind as this comes to a close?
I think I understand what you're saying. I'm sorry, but we're just competitors, and we all wanted to play in the Big Ten football, and we believe in Coach Odom and what he preaches because I played for him last year. We had a lot of success last year. His core values I take personally, and it's something that I apply to not only in football but in my life.
Anything else? All right, thanks.